Hello to you, good people of the internet. This is Abbas from the Trinity Report, and today is August the 30th. As we're getting closer to the final day of American withdrawal from Afghanistan, we're hearing several reports about attacks on Kabul airport, as well as the civilians, some of which seems to have been perpetrated by the U.S. military. It looks like, at least in one case, the U.S. Army was trying to retaliate a rocket strike on Kabul airport, and it seems like allegedly one of the rockets has hit a civilian car and has killed 10 civilians. The Pentagon has said that they are investigating it. We will wait until this investigation is over, but from the outlook of it, it looks like they've killed many civilians, which is not a big surprise, at least covering the U.S. Army in Afghanistan. There has been many instances where their collateral damage and their claim of trying to kill the terrorists have taken so many innocent civilian lives. But the most important news of the day for Iran, I think, is the tweet that Benny Gantz, the Israeli defense minister, sent a few hours ago about his first meeting with Mahmoud Abbas, the Palestinian Authority leader. This is the first meeting on such a high level between the Israelis and Palestinians, and this comes right after the meeting that Naftali Bennett had with Biden right here at the White House 2 days ago. And some analysts are speculating that this is in accordance directly with those talks between Mr. Bennett and Mr. Biden. This is no secret that the American withdrawal from Afghanistan would give the American intelligence, military, and also the State Department more room to confront the Iranian threat, namely the nuclear threat. And many have predicted that by withdrawing from Afghanistan, the United States will work with Israelis to tamp down the Iranian threat, especially again the nuclear program. Now, the fact that Benny Gantz has sent this tweet and has met with Abu Mazen, with Mahmoud Abbas, this has the implication that Israeli authorities are trying to tamp down the Iranian influence, especially in Palestinian territory, with Hamas and Jihad al-Islam, and also other groups that get money from the Iranians. This would tie their hands behind their back. The move by the Israelis to get closer to the Palestinian authorities would help those in Palestinian Authority who want to keep their distance with the Islamic Republic of Iran and hopefully get closer to the West. So what we should expect to see, and this is my 2 cents, is that within the next 2 weeks, I expect to see a lot of movement in Israel and also in the Palestinian territory. We might see renewed rocket launches by the Hezbollah, because one thing that the Iranians don't like is to be circumvented, so they would probably tell their allies, especially Hezbollah, to start firing at Israelis, hoping that this would break the kind of alliance between moderate Israelis and moderate Palestinians, and also moderates in the United States. And at the same time, probably Iran would resume its attack on international maritime navigation, and also ships such as the one rocket they launched, many rockets actually I should say, or the drones they launched against Mercer Street, the Israeli ship in Oman Sea. So this will be a subject to watch for the next 2 weeks is what are the Iranians going to do against the backdrop of the Israelis and also the Palestinians working together in order to get closer. Would they accept it, or would they try to confront it? Again, this is Abbas from the Trinity Report. Please help me spread the word by subscribing to my channel and sharing it on social media if you see fit. We try to focus on Iran, Afghanistan, and also the Middle East. And I'm your host again, Abbas from the White House.